welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We're playing a 5-point match on Backgammon Hub against Mutlu Ustin. That's a nice name. Interesting name. And we will try to play well, but no promises. Okay, opponent seems to be playing okay so far. Okay, I'm going to try to get this Backgammon out because I'm up in the race and it's sort of nice distribution on this side. A little unlikely to work, but at least when he hits me, you know, he's not making a good inner board point. He can make a good outer board point, which he looks like he's finding. And then I don't know what to do here. I don't love coming to the 22 point because he's got his 9-point made already. So I don't know, is it this? I was just 6'2" that hits that guy. So not bad. I probably would be getting attacked now if I stepped up to the 22. You'd hit, make the 5, and play one more. Okay, good. Dance, I can cube maybe? Maybe? I mean, I'm winning. I got great 6s. I got other stuff that makes decent points. All right, let's send it. It seems like a pretty easy take, though. I don't roll a 6, or make a point and he enters. I don't really have that much. But that double take seems okay. Okie dokie. 1, maybe. Well, it's kind of a lot of shots. 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 1, 1, 1. Leave them like nothing. Much worse builders, obviously. Let's see, what else? Step up with the 1 doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's just play a little solid for a turn. Maybe it is unnecessary to take the risk since I'm hitting with a 6 anyways. All right, I guess I go after him on the ace, just go for the closeout. And then, got 2 on the roof. Maybe I should try this. Okay. Well, now I don't know. I mean, hitting is possible still, but it's getting a little thin over there, and I'm foregoing doing something quite productive with the 5. But 6 to 1 is sort of thematic. I'm still trying for the closeout. I'm going to try this. This should win more. Doesn't win as many gammons, I think. Yeah, we'll see what the computer says about that one. Kind of curious. Could slot the 5. Yeah, it's not trivial to cover that though if I slot and get away with it, which I would have. Could make the 5. That could be a play. I don't know. Get missed. Often get to attack or make a 6 prime. Get hit. I got a board to back me up. Yeah, it doesn't really play that productively otherwise. Okay, let's try it. Crap. Hidden cover. I get lots of returns at the shots. Oh, 2s are duplicated though. Yeah, it's not that many return shots because I need 3s and 2s to enter and 3s and 2s to hit. All right, there's some 3 duplication here, right? 3s hit here. 3s also point on me here. I don't think he's cubing this, but maybe. Yeah, that's the best I got. Okay, get at least something to shoot at. Okay, so I guess 9 to 3, 8 to 2 squared, and then either 8 to 2 or 18 to 12. This is almost like those first 3 are like almost forced. Okay, plays a little conservatively. Oh, there's a good 3 duplication by him. You know, he's got a hit, it's a good play. Get off the 1-1 a little bit. Okay, oh, 6-3 is not going to cover. That's all right, I still got to go for it. 3-3 covers though. Good. All right, 75% chance to win a gammon from this position-ish. Assuming I can bring everything home without cracking, that is. Yeah, two guys closed out, two guys here. That's 75-ish. So there's one guy closed out, two guys here. That's 25%-ish. Not that it's that relevant here, but I don't know, it could come in handy if you know these numbers. Like for instance, if I was like 90%, I would play like safe here, because the gammon is like safe as in zero blot numbers, something like this. But because the gammon isn't completely locked up, I'm going to take on a little bit of risk to up the gammons at this score where gammons are quite valuable. Like similarly, I could do it here, although this is kind of a lot more risk if I bear a guy off. Like not only is it like the two blot numbers now, but stuff like 6-4, 6-5 are very bloody positions. Although this roll would have been better the other way. Yeah, well, let's play. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, 2 extra shots for more gammons, I guess, and more wins when I get hit. So let's try it. Yeah, I left myself with kind of an odd number of checkers though, so I don't know if that was right. So it doesn't do like, my play doesn't do like that much better for the gammon, I think. If you're leaving like an even number of checkers and you have like a speed board, that would make it more clear, I think. All right, so I do get the gammon though. And then I'm up 4 zips, so gammons do not hurt me at the score very much. Wow, rolling really good. Hope I'm playing well. All right, so probably just making the 5 here. I mean, you make the 2, you got better builders, but 5 points to 5 point, they say. No, not entirely clear though, at least to me. Well, if gammons counted, I would hit, I think. Maybe we can try this. Says gammons do not count for him or me. All right, now I gotta go after him, I believe. Good. Good, good. Yeah, now I'm closer to the closeout, so I'm just gonna go for it. Good. What's wrong with this? Double 2s here kind of stings. It's all right. Double 3s is the block number, and double 3s makes the 2 points. 6-3, good. It's an easy match. I mean, honestly, I don't know how well I played, but the dice saw me through very easily. So assuming I don't screw this up. All right, I did think about this number. It should be safest, I think. Clearing the top points. Enter. Roll tiny. Good. All right, that's it. All right, let's take a quick look at the computer analysis. Maybe we'll play one more and get a match on this site that's not very well attended, at least at this time. It's at different times of the day. There's more players on, but it took a while. It took a while to get this match. Okay, no, I play very well played match. Yeah, good, well played by my opponent. Not that he had not that he had a ton of decisions. I just kind of blew him away. But no, both of us played quite well apparently. Okay, let's go to XG mode, and then we should import. Yes. Analyze. Good. Okay, so, all right, our race came up and can do a little bit. Actions, swap board. I'll put Z on the bottom. We'll just look at my errors. 6-6. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I was pretty confident about my play actually. Yeah, I don't really get this actually. So the computer. I mean, I think a lot of people are getting this right. Don't get me wrong, but the computer wants to do this. You know, not coming out to the 18, getting hit in the getting hit there almost always. Which, but I thought because I'm up in the race and the distribution is better after this play, I thought the computer would do this. So I don't fully get what the deal is here. Oh, is it the fact that like I'm going to be attacking him next turn a lot if I'm not up on the bar because I got all this stuff in the zone? If you make the computers play, that is. Maybe that's what's going on. Let me just take a look at one variant. Like I got kind of used to this play because often it's right, you know. Say is this. My play should be right now. I'm fairly confident now. Yeah, see, it's not that close. So I mean, at least part of what's going on is that like I think you should be thinking attack next turn, and so you can't do that if you're up on the bar next turn. So it's sort of good to like not leave him any shots, and get more guys in the zone. Yeah, maybe that's worth remembering, because this play does come up, and often you are trying to escape the last guy. I wonder about this. It's probably closer. Yeah, it's closer. Because there's some chance. There's some like reasonable chance he misses here. You know, if you do my play, it's only 24 shots. 2 and 3 chance to hit. And then so it must be I mean, if like this, must be really right to come out to the 18. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's go back to the match. That was interesting. I'm not sure I've actually thought about it that way before. Okay, but anyways, he does hit me. Okay, yeah, bar 22. It doesn't really help escape that much because he's got his 9-point made. So you play 13 to 11. Even though you would like to be escaping here. It's only 2 shots. I guess he's gonna like my cube after the dance here. Okay, stronger than I was giving it credit for. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of winning everywhere. You know, I got decent threats and a small race lead. And I don't know. He kind of has the better position than me, but I'm going to be improving quickly or hitting him. Oh, it does want to spread things out here. Yeah, no, I saw this play. So we can go back to the original. Or say you play 7 to 6 with the ace. You can either do what I did, play 11 to 7. So a little tough to build next turn. So in other words, this play. Or you can spread everything out. Get great building power for the 5 points. At some considerable risk, right? It's kind of a lot of shots. 5-4, 5-6, 5-1, 1-1. Yeah, I don't know. I thought because I had this shot at this guy, I don't really need to take on a ton of risk. Like, okay, Dan says, I wish I did this play. But I still got lots of great numbers that hit him or build, you know. But no, apparently the computer wants to spread everything out here. Go right after the blitz. Okay, yeah, 6-3. Okay, so hitting was pretty clear to me here. Apparently I chose the wrong 3, though. Like now it wants to play a little safe, which I kind of don't get. Huh. Right, okay, so this is the computer's, no, this is my play. Right, I'm thinking it's sort of, I want the extra builder for the 5 point. I want the extra flexibility to complete the blitz. And it's worth a tiny bit of extra risk because it got 2 up on the roof. And the computer says, no, you don't do that. I mean, you play a little safer. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess there is some. So after my play, I mean, there is some 5 duplication, I guess. Right, like 5s cover the ace, and then 5s might make the 5 point. Doesn't seem like a big deal though. It seems like you still want the extra. You still want the extra checker in the zone. Yeah, this surprised me a little bit. I'm not sure what to do with this. 5-5, 1-1. I mean, 1-1 is a pretty big swing, but that's just one number, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and then I wasn't sure whether to hit next turn with the 5-2. Okay, good. It's close. It's close. So I'm kind of where I should have been. Unsure about the 5. Obviously, enter with the 2, and then you can either play a productive 2, making the 18 point nice and safe, or you can go after the blitz. And both plays are sort of fine, you know. Both are different plays. Different match scores. You go the other way. I think like gammons are a little more valuable. Like say it was 4 away, 3 away, double 2 cube, then probably gammons are a little more valuable, and you can justify hitting off the ace point better. Okay, a slotting would be okay here, but I just did the normal thing, 13-9. 2-1. Okay, no other play but making the 5 point here. So I think a lot of people are probably missing this play. Because you can play, you don't have to leave a direct shot. Pretty painful direct shot. But if he doesn't roll a 6, you get to make a 6 prime or attack him on the ace. He does roll a 6, you hit him back, and at some point, and you're still happy because you got this awesome position, which I think is what happened. Okay, he makes a good play with the 6-6. I hit him. Yeah, you gotta go after him on the ace point here. Good, and then easy peasy. 6-5. Yeah. This is trivia, but this wins more gammons. This is slightly safer. One good one way to sort of get a little bit of a handle on this is picture how 6-6 plays. And you'll see that 6-6 is a little more bloody, fair amount more bloody after this play compared to this play. So that's just one number, but it's indicative of a little bloodiness in the position. Of this position, I mean. But the gammon is still, it's still possible he saves the gammon. And so you kind of want the checker spread out on the top points if the gammon's close and you really want to win a gammon. And so you kind of want them like kind of spread out on like the 6, 5, and 4 for the most gammons, because unless you play like the most numbers without having to break your board, while keeping like a closed board, and after you clear your 6, you might have more numbers to keep a 5-point board. So that's why this one's slightly more gammons. Yeah. Again, I'm paying a small amount of extra risk. Leave 2 blot numbers. For getting the extra checker off and keeping the spares a little higher. So my play wins more gammons, but it loses more games because it gets hit a little more. Yeah, here I wasn't sure. Here it might seem like the same calculation because it's still two blot numbers to bear the checker off. The problem is with this structure after you bear the checker off. Well, there's only two blot numbers right away. Because you only have this like one spare on your 5 point to play with, there's like a lot of numbers that leave like a ton of blot numbers in a turn or two. Like picture out like 6-4 plays, you know, that shouldn't be like a bad number. But you're left with a really, really blotty position. There's a lot of blot numbers there. Whereas if you can do my play, 6-4 is perfectly safe next turn. So I always look out for the structure where like you just have like this one spare. No, it could be right. I mean, to leave the structure. In fact, this does win slightly more gammons. So different match scores, or if like the gammon was like closer, then maybe you do this. Like I could construct a position where it is right to bear the guy off, or maybe white's board is like weaker. Oh, this surprises me. Yeah, I think maybe it's this odd even thing. Okay, so you bear the three forced ones. But one little tip, you want to get used to like play if like most of your roll is forced or half of your roll is forced, play the forced ones, and then think about the last one, right? Like here, 5-1 squared with two checkers. And then bearing off one checker from the 4, and then those three. All legal plays have those 3 plays in them, have those 3 moves in them. So you can play those 3 and just think about the last one, which is what I did. But apparently I thought wrong about it. So the reason why I did it was I thought it wins more gammons to bear the guy off, but apparently it doesn't. I think due to the odd even thing. I can show you what I mean. Right, you do my play. I'm left with an odd number of checkers over here. So for instance, like it's if I don't miss, if I never miss, it's like the same number of rolls to bear off if I had like one more checker, say, if that makes sense. Like, okay, so say I have one more checker here, right? And then I do my play. If I don't miss, if I don't miss and I don't roll 6 doubles, if I don't roll doubles in the 6 rolls that I have left, I'm often 6 rolls. The same is true in the match position, right? So often 6. So that extra checker off it could matter, but it doesn't often matter. So what I'm thinking is if I have one more or one less checker, then maybe my play is correct or at least close. Say it's this position, like this is the match position, two guys off. If I have just one guy off, then I think my play is at least okay, and my play is correct now, right? Because I'm leaving myself with an even number of checkers left. Or if I have one more checker off, I have 3 checkers off now. Yeah, now it still likes ripping. Now it still likes ripping too, although it's close because gamma is more locked up if I get missed. So sometimes I think people overdo this concept though. They overdo it when like you have a position that's like going to miss later. I don't know. I can't really construct it, but like if it's like this, the odd even thing I don't think matters because like it's not like you have this like speed board where like you're not likely to miss. It's like you have this position where you're going to take off 1 or 3 checkers at some point in the future. Anyways. But yeah, in that position, I kind of have a speed board. So I should have thought about the odd even thing. And I feel like I should have been able to get that right. But it's a good reminder. Another argument in favor of my play is when I get hits, I want the checker off, but it's just not worth the two extra shots there. All right, so this is the 4-0 game. Okay, good. It's fairly close here. I wasn't too sure. Obviously, you're making the 4 point, and then you can either make the 2 points. Let's put it up on the board. Pretty good stuff. You got good builders for the open points, or you're gonna lock up the awesome 5 point. Computer likes locking up the awesome 5 point, but it's fairly close. 6-1. I would have played if Gammon's counted, but they don't. I just need 1 point to win the match, so I do 13-10, 6-4, which looks kind of reasonable. But of course, I guess I should do this for better builders for the inner board, or make the 8 points. I don't know. I kind of like my play better than making the 8 point, to be honest, because it's better builders for these open points. But could get hit. I go after him. Yeah, and again, due to the score, the computer doesn't mind just making the 7. If Gammon's counted, you definitely hit here. 3-3. Okay, now pretty close to the closeout. So even at the score, it's clear to go after him. And then the blitz just goes quite well. Yeah, here, this is an important play, I think. You want the extra builder in the zone. Although apparently the computer thinks it's fairly close. Again, probably due to the score. Interesting. Like for me, this is sort of routine. Getting the third. So I'll put the original position back. I want to play 13-7 here to get the third builder for the 2 point. I think almost all strong players are making this play. But yeah, apparently due to the score, I think the computer doesn't mind other stuff. This. Yeah, I would have thought that even at the score, I would have thought there would be a bigger difference. Okay, this is obviously fine. Everything is sort of fine. I think you do want to think a little bit about not blotting if you roll 6-6 here. I think all the top computer plays don't blot on 6-6. Yeah, safest to clear the top point here, and then I win. Alrighty, actually I don't think I want to play another one, but let's do one other thing though. Let's take a quick look at the daily puzzle. I got kind of a good streak going on daily puzzles, correct? Although this one doesn't look completely obvious to me. So the score is quite relevant here. It's 5, let's see, what is this? 5 away, 11 away. So it's a little bit of a weird score to cube at, I think, in this super gammonish position. So probably this is no double. Although it's a little unclear, maybe. Because it's not 100%. White could take pretty aggressively at this score, maybe turn the game around. So maybe White has something of an unclear take pass decision. But I'm thinking it's kind of too goodish. It's just such a powerful attack. And it just seems, I don't know, it just seems like kind of a weird score to double at to me, when it's like so gammonish and White still wins a fair amount. Huh. Like if, for instance, if I double, like I wouldn't be 100% sure about about White's take pass, which usually means like, okay, you should double it and see what your opponent does. It just seems like such a lopsided score to cube at in like this gammonish position. Like one risk about cubing is White takes, redoubles you back with any excuse, and then wins a gammon, wins 8 points. which could conceivably happen 5% of the time or something. 5% is not very much, but it's 5% chance of losing 8 at the score where you don't want to risk losing 8. So I'm not sure this is right, but over the board I would not cube this at the score against anybody, I think. So I guess that's what I'll go with. I'm a little worried that I'm going to be wrong and to lose my streak though. I have you can see the stats. I have a card streak of 11. There's been some hard problems that I just happen to get right. All right, so no double, no double. I got it wrong. Shoot. It's it's just that's the problem. It's double pass. Yeah, the take pass is so close. That despite the score arguments, you should still cube it, or it's double take, but you need a borderline take pass, according to GNU, anyways. Shoot. I wonder. GNU could be wrong. It's probably right though. I mean, it's probably right that it's a double because it's sort of a big double. Yeah, shoot. It's 5 away, not 3 away. Yeah, I guess I was overvaluing the score here. Yeah, still a big double. Yeah, I think my reasoning holds a little better if it's 3 away, 11 away. There's no double take. But I guess 5 away, 11 away. You know, you still benefit from a doubled gammon, which this position is extremely gammonish. Oh well, that was a shame. Yeah, I don't think I was getting that right though. Either over the board or if I if I looked at it at a different time. Oh well. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you got